Hello you guys, it is JK and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a skincare routine just because it's getting so cold and I wanted to show you guys what my skin's been looking like because I have really dry skin. So the winter season and like once it starts to get colder, it affects me a lot more than oily skinned people, I feel like, because my skin is always like patchy and everything like that. And I also wanted to share some stuff with you guys that I've been doing that has been helping with my skin as well as like products and stuff like that. So this is just gonna be a skincare video, and yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. So my biggest problem is that I have dry skin, and I have really dry skin, and it's very problematic, especially in the fall time and the winter time, because I'll get like my skin peeling and it's just not a fun time. So for me, like my winter staples always have to be like lip balms, and I always have to have like some kind of moisturizer, like serum or something underneath my makeup, and like a heavier one than most people would use. So kind of keeping that in mind. I did want to kind of talk about how I take off my makeup. So there's two main things that I use to take off my makeup that really does help in the skincare process. One is this deep cleansing refreshing cream cleanser from Garnier. This is really good for like melting your makeup. It's very hydrating. I love this. It has aloe in it, and it also has no parabens, dyes, silicones, any of that like yuckiness. So this is really good. I used to use Pond's Cold Cream. I like Pond's Cold Cream. This is just a little bit thinner of like a viscosity, so it isn't as like balmy. This is more of like a gel, and I really like this, and I would highly recommend it, especially if you have dry skin and you wear makeup all the time. This does a great job breaking down my makeup and really going like it can break down pretty much everything that's on my face. And like, I have not used a makeup wipe since I started using this. The second thing is this. It's a little bit dirty, but this is the makeup eraser. So what it is, it's just like a plush cloth. It has two sides. It has like one side and then it has the other side, and like this one you're supposed to use first, and then you're supposed to take off your makeup with the other side, and you can just wipe everything off. It's amazing. Like these two things together, I'll rub this into my skin, let everything kind of melt, let this kind of melt everything, and then wipe it away with this guy. And the cool thing about this is that you can just throw it into the washer, then the dryer, good to go. I got two of them for $10 at, I would highly recommend if you have a Costco membership, if your mom has a Costco membership, if your dad, whoever, if they have a Costco membership, go ahead and grab these because that is a really good deal. You get like two of them, and then you also get a headband. To actually wash my face, I kind of go back and forth. I haven't found anything that I absolutely 100% love. The thing that I've been using is this Morning Burst Clean and Clear Hydrating Facial Cleanser. It's okay, it's fine, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's definitely like okay. I'm still looking, so if you guys have any recommendations, leave them down in the comments below, because I've tried a bunch and I haven't found anything where I'm like, oh my god, this is my go-to. I just kind of like buy things and then I go through it, and then like if it's really bad, I don't ever use it again. If it's like okay, I'll use the rest of it and then like move on to another product. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know down in the comments below, because I would love to hear your suggestions. So the other product that I use pretty consistently is a face brush. So this one's by Ben Sherman, and it just rotates. I like this for really getting in and exfoliating. If I do have any dry patches, this just helps even out my skin. It is very gentle. It does have different speeds. It's super gentle. It just helps everything set up and like really gets in and cleans. I really like using, it has like a body attachment that's a little bit bigger, and I like using that especially on my shoulders, because I don't know if anybody else does, but I get like really bad heat hives on my shoulders, and one of the biggest ways to kind of combat that is to exfoliate and keep that area as dry as possible, especially in the winter time. Like even this jacket, I don't know how I'm wearing this right now because I get such bad heat hives. I always run hotter than normal people, so it's so hard for me. Like it has to be freezing cold for me to like wear like actual like winter wear. So moving on to my actual skincare routine. So what I've really realized over the last couple of years, I really went into like a skincare routine that was really extensive, and like it had like 8 steps and stuff like that. But what I started to realize is that my skin was reacting a lot more to the products that I was using, stuff like that. So now I keep it very simple, very sweet and simple, and that's it. And my skin's been doing really well. There's different products depending on like what time I'm doing this, or if I'm doing it in the morning or if I'm doing it at night. And I can do like a more breakdown of like what my skincare routine looks like morning versus night, but this is just going to be like an overview of like what I use. So the biggest thing that I've really noticed, I used to have like really bad under eyes, and I still do. Like they're still really bad, and a lot of it is because it's genetic, and that's something that you can't really combat, is like genes and stuff like that. But using a eye cream, any eye cream has definitely been helping. So this is the Bolero Brightening Eye Cream with banana extract. I've used the CeraVe one. I really like that one. I haven't found anything that has like completely gotten rid of the hyperpigmentation under my eyes, but that's okay. I'm learning to kind of like live with it. I used to be like so insecure and like so embarrassed by it, but so this is definitely helping. I use this twice a day, in the morning and at night as well. The next thing that I use, and this isn't in any particular order, these are just some of my skincare favorites. This is a sunscreen. So this is really important during the daytime, especially when you live in California. There's sun out here constantly, like even if there's sunshine for 5 minutes a day, there's always sunshine. So this is the Olay Complete Daily Moisturizer, and I've been using this product for a really long time. I really like it. It's a very good like under makeup situation as well. And I have noticed that this is actually very hydrating, and I've noticed like a really good change in my skin once I started using this. As far as serums go, I don't have too many. Again, like I like to keep it really simple, but the two from The Ordinary that I absolutely love are these two. So this is the hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary. The Ordinary is amazing. I want to try more of them, but it's like so hyped that I can't get my hands on it. The hyaluronic acid, 2% P5. It's pretty simple. Hyaluronic acid is really good for hyperpigmentation, for moisture and stuff like that. So this has been like a lifesaver, and it's very light. And then the second thing is the Buffet. So this is like a peptide serum. I really like this because it just gives a little bit like of a boost. It feels like if your skin got a natural drink of water, and I love the way that my skin looks after this. It's very hydrating. It kind of leaves like a glow on your skin, and I absolutely love this as well. And now my favorite part. This is probably the most integral part of my skincare routine, is moisturize. So I have a couple, but these are my top 3 favorites. If you've been on my channel long enough, you know exactly what this is. This is my Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. The way that I feel about this is so intense. It is so good. Especially when my heels feel chapped, or my hands feel chapped, or anything, my elbows or anything, I put this on at night. I wake up in the morning with like baby soft skin. It's amazing. Definitely one of my favorites. My brother suffers from eczema. He's tried this, he really liked it, and like my entire family has like really dry skin, so we all suffer from like similar things, and so that's why I always recommend certain products. And this is one of my recommendations, like even for my mom who has like really dry heels. This penetrates so deep, and oh my god, this is my first love. The second is, this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel, and this I really like for the summertime, and I also really like it to put underneath my makeup. This is that light serum-y gel feel that this has, but a thicker viscosity, if that makes sense. Like this alone, it feels nice, but with this, like these two together, it feels like my skin is like plump and ready to go for makeup, and I can make sure that my face won't get scratchy or itchy throughout the day, because it is very well hydrated. And then the last thing that is easily become one of my favorites again is the Beauty Sleep Cream from Pixi, and I love this so much. I've used it in the past, and I keep coming back to it, and it is one of those things where like sometimes I do some, like, you know, even with all of these measures, like a couple days ago, even with all of these measures, I woke up and there was like patches of dry skin all over my face. And that's, a lot of that has to do with like your cycle and stuff like that. So a lot of that has to do with like, you know, a lot of with that as well. But this is one of those things where you could literally sit and just put this on, and within like an hour or two you will feel your skin will visibly and like physically feel a lot softer. I like to use it whenever I need that extra little boost, that extra little hit of hydration. As far as like diet changes, one of the biggest things that I've done that has been a drastic shift in my life is the cutting out of dairy altogether. Ever since then, I feel like my skin has definitely gotten to be, like my skin feels smoother and softer, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's a thing, but that is about it. That is all that I have for you guys. Let me know what other kinds of videos you guys want to see from me, because I'd be more than happy to create them for you. But yeah, I'm gonna go cuddle up because it is really, really cold. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. You are helping my dreams come true. I love you guys so much. I will see you in a video super soon. Mwah. Bye guys.